If you study language at school, you'll find that it's in between other courses as well, not just your languages, but geography, history, maths, whatever A-levels you might be taking, or A-Lessons as well. Whereas when you get to university, you've chosen that course. It's just those two or single languages which you're going to be studying. And so there's a much greater intensity on what you're doing, because your entire day is essentially supposed to be taken up looking at one or two languages. So the focus becomes much broader, much more profound, and so you really have to enjoy what you've chosen as a degree, and that doesn't just go for languages, it goes across the board. So the engagement with languages at school is perhaps might be more focused on grammar and learning the basis of the language, whereas at university you go in depth with the culture as well, the literature, the history, the engagement with popular culture, for example, the films. So it's to a much greater level of complexity, and much more is required of you as a student participating in a language degree at university. But that first initial step at school is very important, because you understand the nuts and bolts of learning languages, the grammar, the vocabulary, the self-discipline that you need to learn a language. Now, I had done French for many years. In fact, I have part French background, so I knew that I enjoyed having those different cultural components of language and the different cultures to compare and contrast with. That's what I knew I enjoyed. And having tried out Italian, and it was something that was suggested to me, I found that I really enjoyed it. So it wasn't the case that I chose Italian just on my own. I spoke to people. I had conversations with people who had done languages before, and I thought, well, why not try Italian, see if I liked it? And I did, I really did. So it was part chance that the first language I came across I really enjoyed, but also that it was after conversations with people who had done many different languages, who taught the languages as well, talk to your teachers, look at university websites and make an informed decision. Because if you enjoy the culture, if you enjoy that language, well, you're the person studying it. So it's really important that you click and engage with the topic, the subject, the language that you pick at university.